What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by us, the fans. I am your co-host Chris, and I got Darius, Blair, and Brianna here today. What's up,
What's
y'all?
up?
So what's
What's
up?
up? What's up? I would like to give a very huge birthday shout out to my man Darius. His birthday is tomorrow. We about to turn up. What's up, man? Happy birthday, dog.
Happy
Happy early
birthday.
birthday.
For
Joe, man,
sure, for sure.
appreciate it.
Uh, I think I left my
Appreciate it.
drink downstairs, but it's all good. We'll throw back one of those at midnight. So guys, I hope you're having a great time with the sports week and sports weekend that we just had. The NBA playoff has started. We're definitely going to talk about that. NFL draft is this week. It actually starts on Thursday. I think it's Thursday and Friday, and it might be Saturday too. They doing 3 days now instead of two, right? I believe it's
Yeah, I
like the
think
first
so.
round. Yeah, first round is the first night. Second and third round, I think, is the second night, and then for the rest of the rounds is on Saturday. So, um, like a holiday for me. I love the NFL draft. So we're gonna talk about finish off our draft analysis, and we're gonna give y'all our take of who we feel like our teams specifically that we want them to draft, or somebody or a position that we would like them to draft. Um, but and then y'all know what we got to do. It's America's favorite game, man. It is Brianna's trivia, jumping off yet again. So if you are in the chat during the game, please, please, please put the answers down below. What's up, Chris? We see you out here, big dog. We are definitely going to have a good time today. We are going to start off with the NBA playoffs. So how I like to do this, we're going to kind of talk a little bit about each series because all these teams have made the playoffs, whether they're a seed one through eight. So where y'all want to start? You want to start on the West or the East Coast?
East Coast.
Okay, Brianna said East Coast. So let's start off with let's do the Cavs and the Heat. So we can start off with the Cavs and the Heat, right? One versus eight. Don't know so far. Cavs are winning the series 1-0. Um, I don't know if everybody caught the first game, but first game was it wasn't interesting for a nice portion. Then it got real good because the Heat made a comeback. Um, Do y'all feel like the Heat have a chance to win this series?
No,
Damn,
not even close, man. They don't got enough.
Dang.
damn. He just came out and said straight out. No, I'm with you. Um, I will say this. I would definitely say, and y'all can comment down in the chat too, Chris. You know, you can get in there, say your opinion, say your piece, big dog. Um, I feel like I personally think that this is a really good series for for the Cavs. um, because the Heat is going to bring it every night. And they got a great coach. So the coach has a matchup that he has to make his adjustments because this is what the playoffs are about. You have a coach that's won an NBA championship. You got players that play really, really hard. They play really gritty. Um, they don't necessarily have all the talent in the world, but I think they're gonna play them hard. Like if the first game was any indication of how this series is gonna go, I do think. Let me ask you this, Darius: do you feel like the Heat will get a game off the Cavs?
No, they too
Oh
little.
my gosh.
Damn,
Wait.
they ain't even gonna get a game.
They too little, man. And you took away the star. Now what?
Mm,
Gee.
Joe, ain't nothing going on. Nothing going on. That Bam Adebayo is like the third best player on the court now.
yeah, that's true.
Third or
That is
fourth.
true.
It's debatable. With
Dang.
Third or fourth? You think he's a
yeah,
third or
with
fourth? I don't know.
with you got Donovan Mitchell, you got Evan Mobley, who up for Defensive Player of the Year,
I'm
and
agreeing with
then
those two.
then at this
Oh, then
point
you
we're
got
gonna toss it up between him and Garland.
him and Garland. And I think Garland is kind of struggling. But wait a minute, no. I
That
think
puts
I
them
think
at
Bam might. I
third
think
or
Bam is
fourth.
better than well, which is true.
Better than
That's
who?
true.
That will put
I
them at
think I was
third.
thinking. I think Bam might be better than Garland.
That will put them at third best.
And then definitely Garland is right behind there. And then who's the next best player on the score? You'll say Tyler Hero.
Probably so.
Then it's gonna be
Then
another Cav and
exactly,
another
you
Cav.
ain't gonna be able
Yeah,
to
well,
leave Jared
no, no,
Allen out.
no, no. I was about to say Jared Allen might be a better player than Tyler
Dang.
Hero to me. That is a hey. I might have Jared Allen then next. Then I would probably go Tyler Hero.
There's nothing that tells me the Heat
Hmm.
is gonna win a game unless the Cavs take a night off. I don't see them just beating the Cavs. Cavs gonna have to just take a night off.
Well, see, and that's the thing for me. I feel like that's why I feel like this is a great series for them to be in. To play a team like the Heat, where you can't
Nah, man.
rest
Not
and you
not
can't
this
play
Heat.
around. Yeah,
There's a 10 seed for a reason, man.
this is true. But yet they still. What I'm saying as far as like they're gonna bring it, they're gonna play their hardest every night, no matter what the score is. Like what was they
I
down
agree
like
with that.
20 the other night and they came all the way back?
Yeah, they gonna play hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I think this is a good series for them to go through far as because they're whether we know it or not, they're still a relatively young team. Evan Mobley is a young man. He's only like 21, 22, something like that.
Hmm.
Garland is like 21, 20, 22, 23, something like that. Like they are
Yeah.
still a relatively young team, but they have the great mixture with a little bit of veteran leadership with Allen and you know what I'm saying? So I really, really like the Cavs. You already know I got them in my finals. Um,
Mhm.
so I just think this is a good series for them. I think the Heat could get a game if the Cavs relax. Um, but that will also speak to their youth because somebody didn't come to play. I think they're gonna win the next game. It's just when they go to Miami is really gonna tell the test of time of what happens. Is it Donovan Mitchell that's gonna be bringing them through and pulling them along, which I feel like could happen easily, or is it gonna be somebody else? So I don't know. Brianna, you think the Heat ain't gonna get a game here?
No, I think they're gonna at least get one game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give them one.
she gonna give them
One
I
in
one.
feel
Miami.
sorry
I'm gonna give them
for
one.
him.
I'm gonna give them one
I
in
feel
I
sorry
Miami.
for
think
the boy, man.
Blair, you pretty much agreeing with Darius. Like, nah, I think it's pretty
Oh,
much
bro.
it's a
Miami ain't winning. Nah, I don't think
Telling
it'd be that good of a series. I mean, if it's the record should, that's why the name is never usually that good.
there.
whoever the Cavs got, they was smoking they dumb man. Either
Yeah.
them, who they had a chance to get, them or who? Um, the Hawks,
Uh,
right?
yeah, I believe so.
They was gonna smoke the Hawks too.
Hmm. Yeah, this is one of the best teams in the NBA, and I think the great thing is a lot of people don't pay attention. They haven't been really paying attention to the NBA so far this year for whatever reason. Partially to do with college football on my end, but I'm still keeping up. The Cavs is one of the better teams in the NBA, so people get to catch up and see what these young teams is about, and they bringing it. Next series, let's go Detroit and the Pistons. That series is tied 1-1. Um, very good game. Detroit
It
pulled out the
is.
uh the second game by 6. Blair, how you feeling about their chances, man? Do you think they're gonna be able to pull this off, or you just feel like they got one, they won, or you feel like it's a series?
I mean, it's a series, but
Hmm.
if it goes like it should, I assume the Knicks should win. They almost blew it. I felt like they got super emotional because they felt like they weren't getting calls at the end of the game, and New York came back. But they got it together, made some clutch free throws, couple good shots. But they're gonna have to get that together because that almost hurt them. But like that'll be all right. It's a good series, but New York, supposed to have the experience, so they should win.
Wait, am I reading this right? Carl Anthony Towns only had 10 points in 33 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You're reading it
Took three
correctly.
shots in the second half. Last shot came with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Definitely wasn't
10
long.
points and 6 rebounds.
That's your boy.
Lost, lost by 4.
That's your man's.
Fuck we doing, dog?
Yeah, I'll take
Fuck
it,
we
man. This
doing?
nigga went to the Western Conference Finals last year, nigga. Think this particular game, a lot of niggas wasn't hitting on shit. He wasn't hitting on shit. Fucking Mikal Bridges wasn't hitting on shit. Nigga Cade Cunningham was getting every whistle in the first half. We lost by 4. We gonna smoke their boots game 3. Knicks in 6.
Okay. Knicks in 6, he rolling with.
Knicks
Yeah,
in
Detroit.
six is
I
what he
don't.
says.
Blair,
I don't
what you
expect them
saying?
boys to lay down.
Huh?
What you
Oh,
saying?
the actual number gonna be?
Yeah, who you going with on this one?
I'm going Knicks, man. If it make it to 7, they might be in trouble, but I'll go Knicks. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like Detroit don't look bad, but Knicks should have the experience. They should be able to pull it out, but
Well,
if they lose
what I
game, if
would
it
say
get to
about
a
this.
game 5 and they lose game 5, then they're in trouble.
Okay, okay. This is what I would say about the Knicks. Carl Anthony Towns, it is inexcusable for you to only have 10 points and 6 rebounds. I don't care unless you got hurt, there is no reason that you should only have 10 points and 6 rebounds. You were just in the Western Conference Finals. You've been in the playoffs. You have experience. This is why they got you. They brought you over here because you had just experienced the playoffs just last year. You're a big man. You one of the better big men in the NBA. And we just got to call it what it is. Just spade is spade. We know you got the talent. You have to be, and this is different. The Eastern Conference and the Western Conference are two totally different spectrums when it comes to playoff basketball. The East is more rough and tough. You're not gonna get as many calls. They're gonna let you play more. Like that's just the NBA period in the playoffs, but especially on the East. So he got to find a way. He has to find a way to be what he was during the regular season, which is more than 10 points a game. Brianna, what you thinking about here? But I do think the Knicks are going to end up pulling this off. Experience and a little bit more talent right now. I think the Pistons got about they're about 1 or 2 pieces away before from making some noise. But Brianna, who you got? And what you thinking about this series?
Um, I'm gonna give it up to the Pistons. They have risen from the dead because them niggas was trash last year, and look at them now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they're gonna put up a fight, so I'm gonna take it all the way to Game 7, and
Ooh.
I'm gonna give it to the Knicks. Game 7.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna say the Knicks in 6.
Okay,
I'm gonna say the Knicks in 6, just because of the experience. Now it
they do
is
have more experience. Yeah.
once you win on the other person's home court, it's a series. I don't care if it's a series. It's time to put it on the big boy pants. So, hey, I'm just saying. Um, the other series in the East on the East that's going on right now, you have the Bucks and the Pacers. Ha. Uh, Indiana is currently leading the series 1-0. They are actually playing as we are speaking. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it is the score right now is 113, 115 Indiana.
Mm.
So they don't let them come back because they was up for quite a bit there. They was up by 10. There was they don't let them come back. So um, how do y'all see this playing out, man? Do y'all this is a good one now. I wanted to throw this one in here because I know the two good ones is there. I got to start talking about them right there. How y'all see it playing out? And Indiana just hit a three. So now they up back up
Got
5.
Came back. Indiana in 7.
Okay. I got the updates. I'm on the computer here. I'm getting updates. I'm getting updates. Damon's back. Right now he currently has 14. Giannis has
Not gonna
32 and
lie.
18.
Not gonna lie though.
Lie.
The Bucks gotta the Bucks, I mean, Indiana gotta win one in Milwaukee, dog. They let that shit come back to Indiana 2-2. I don't know, bro. You might just see some because Dame is back, you might see some crazy freak Giannis shit.
Mm-hmm.
Their problem is this nigga Kyle Kuzma has given them zero, zero. Do you realize in game 1 he played for 21 minutes? He had 0 points, zero assists, zero
Yeah,
rebounds,
they should have been
zero
set that nigga
steals,
down.
zero turnovers.
He
Sit
playing
down.
better
This
tonight.
Waste
nigga,
this space.
He
he
playing better
had a
tonight.
literal goose egg
True, but he
that
playing
first
better
game.
tonight.
But yeah,
Right now he has 12 and 3 rebounds and 1 assist. So nowhere up to go but up at this point. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard. The only thing he could have did was get another zero. Right. But yeah, I feel like Indiana gotta win one of the next two in Milwaukee, even if they win tonight. Feel like if they
mhm.
bounce back and make it 2-2, Giannis still the best player on the court. It's gonna make it tough, especially if Dame get into a little rhythm. Gonna make it tough.
Well, see, I personally think I personally think that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player on the planet. Um, and I agree with you as far as like they can't let it get back 2-2 because Dame still got to get in his groove. He's just now coming back, just getting his legs up under him. He played pretty decent for his first game back. Seven assists, 14 points. I think Indiana is going to end up winning this one and go up 2-2 as they should. But again, it is not a series until the other team wins on the other person's court. You can't say it's a series until so you got to go into Milwaukee and get one. You can't just rest on these two that you won at home and just thinking that everything is all good and gravy. No, you gotta go and win one in Milwaukee. I think y'all gonna hold serve at home right now, but moving forward, you have to come out with that same aggression. You cannot go out here and then just be like, all right, we can get this game. Y'all not that good. let's, let's keep it a bean here. Y'all not that good to where y'all can just give up games and be like, all right, we'll get them the next game. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. You got to come out here and be aggressive. Try to go up 3-0. If you can't go up 3-0, that's fair. Try to get it the next game. So, I agree with you, Darius. Who I have winning this series, though, mm, this one's tough. Um, I'm gonna go Indiana. I'm gonna go Indiana in 6. I'm gonna go Indiana in 6. Yeah, I don't know, man. Dang, that just feels wrong. It feels wrong. It does. It does. I'm just saying, like, I'm like, bruh, I just got finished saying this man's the best player on the planet. How am I gonna count him out? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna say Milwaukee in 7. I changed my mind.
Mm,
I'm gonna say Milwaukee in 7. Milwaukee in 7. Yeah, because I think it's going to take some time for Dame to get adjusted. I think he'll have a Dame game about games 5 or 6 where he scores about 28
mhm.
to 30. Giannis still going to pour in his 32 to 35 and 15 plus rebounds. Um, yeah, yeah, that and role players don't travel that well on the road. Because tonight, because I do like the Pacers team, man. They got Pascal. They got Miles Turner, um, Obi Toppin. Yeah, I like their squad. It's just ah, I just can't go against. I'm not going against the Greek Freak, man. I'm sorry. I understand that they about to go down 2-0. You got me there. I still gotta roll with Milwaukee, man. I don't know.
Hey,
Darius, man, you might feel different. I don't know. I don't know.
all I'm saying is I'm taking Indiana because they probably should win the series, but if they don't win, they're just gonna continue to say that Halliburton is overrated,
Mm,
which I think he's a great player. I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, I thought they was, you know, riding him a little bit, man. But I feel like he's pretty good, man.
yeah,
I
he
ain't
doing his
saying
thing.
he lead, he ain't leading them to the finals or nothing, but shoot, he a star player. He doing what stars do. He out there baking them niggas. For them boys in the
Uh,
spin cycle.
yeah, he got 21, 12, and 5 today. That's that's it. That's it. Blair, what you thinking, man? Who you got? Ooh, can't hear you.
Oh, can't hear me?
There you go.
Yeah,
All right,
now,
good for the Bucks. But I don't want
ooh,
the Bucks to suck like he'd have been put out in the first or second round in the last few years. So why not? I'm gonna go Bucks 7, sure.
All
Bucks,
right.
let's go with that.
Bucks and 7. You will be Bucks and 7. Brianna, who you got in this one?
I'm gonna say Indiana in 7.
mm,
Mm, mm.
yeah,
Okay.
nobody got faith. Indiana can just close them boys.
I
I
don't
feel
think
I just
so.
don't want Giannis to get put out early again. That's all.
That part. That
Hey,
part.
if he
And go
get put
look at
out
his
early
stats.
again, you think he gonna want to leave?
Might. He definitely ain't gonna be happy. Yeah,
Nope.
somebody hurt like last 3 years. It was him, Dame this time.
Bobby Porter's missed 25 games
There you go.
because of that whatever that little substance shit this year. And then they bring Kyle
Those
Kuzma,
are the teeth.
and they bring Kyle Kuzma. And, bruh, I mean, he played better today, but I can't put you in for 20 minutes and you give me the zeros, bro. That shit ain't cut.
Facts. Facts. Moving on. Next series, I don't think we're gonna spend much time on it. It is the Magic versus Celtics. Um,
What? I don't want to talk about how they still talking about how Jason Tatum might not be the best player.
on his team.
It's
Um,
crazy.
Celtics winning is up in the series 1-0. Um, I feel like we'll talk more about the Celtics as the playoffs move on and that Jason Tatum take. Um, I don't think anybody here has the Magic winning in this series, or maybe y'all do. I don't know.
Nah, they outmatched.
Yeah, I think they're outmatched. Chris got the Celtics in 5. Um, I guess he believes Paolo
Man,
can pull one out at least. Um, I think the Celtics are coming in with a championship mindset. I think it's time. They know it's game time now. That the season's over. It's time for them to kick it in high gear. Um, I like the Celtics here, man. I like the Celtics in 4. I think it's gonna be a complete sweep. They're gonna handle business and they're gonna get them up out of there. Move on to the next round. Um, Blair, what you got, man?
I got Celtics in 5.
Brianna?
I got Celtics in 4.
that's what I'm talking about. Break out that Miss Doubtfire. Celtics.
Sounds like Darius got the same thing, a clean sweep from us three, and Blair say Paolo gonna be able to pull him through on one. which he is good enough to do. Um, I'm just happy to see him in the playoffs, man. Be able to get to compete, man, because that young man can ball. He can ball for
Yeah, they
real.
gonna have to. They gonna. They somebody gonna go play with him.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to surround him with somebody, and that's what that was. That's what I was saying there. Somebody they got to surround him with some more pieces, man. Because the ones he got is all right, it's cool, but they
I
got to
let my
surround him
boy
with some more
Cole
pieces.
Anthony loose, man. The boy tripping. That nigga can hoop.
He is
He
a
can.
hooper.
He is a hooper. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Moving on. We've been through the entire East, so let's move on over to the West Coast.
What's sorry?
It's kind of hard to catch all the games because people don't stay up the whole time. We'll start off with let's start off
I done
with
seen all the games.
hey, I'm just saying I gotta go to bed, man.
Most
Boy, got to
of.
work. But I've seen most of the games. Clippers Nuggets, man. Let's start with Clippers numbers. They're tied 1-1. Clippers blew game one. We're gonna call it like we see them. Clippers blew
Mm-hmm.
game one. They didn't blow game two. They almost did.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys and gal, how y'all see this playing out, man?
Are you serious? The Nuggets, man. We talking about the Clippers. These niggas is known for historically blowing the fuck out of shit. Um,
Okay.
I'm going with what history gonna tell me, and it's that the Clippers gonna find a way to fuck this up. I feel like they should win. I feel like they could be a scary team, and then shit like game one happened, and I'd be like, "Yep, this is exactly why I will never have faith in these niggas."
Well,
But I will say
um,
they got one more good game out of that. They got about one more good game of Kawhi like that, and then I'm scared this nigga leg gonna start hurt. That's how that shit seem to happen every year, bro. This nigga get about two crazy games, and you be like, "Oh, this nigga Kawhi is about to carry these niggas." Next thing you know, nigga got knee burlap situs or some
And
crazy
nigga
shit.
do carry him. We carry him for at least a game.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. You get
that was
about a
his
good
game.
two out of, and then hey, nigga, whole kneecap be gone, motherfucker.
Then you be like,
Shit be
oh
over.
damn, what happened? Why this nigga not playing tonight?
Listen,
Exactly.
we cannot argue with that man's skill, but them damn knees, man. Sometimes your body just ain't got it. Hopefully,
Hey,
knock on wood, he gonna be all right. We get to see the full Kawhi throughout the playoffs until they
Uh-uh.
actually come up to a team that that's just better than them. But
hard to believe.
I'm just saying, I understand you got the Nuggets. What you got the Nuggets in? You got them in five, four, six.
Mm-mm. I got him in six.
Nuggets in six, and I got the
Mhm.
Clippers in six. I think the Clippers are going to be able to get this done. I think
Against the
I'm gonna.
Nuggets?
Yes, yes.
How many
Listen,
more?
they've
How
out.
many more games do you
I
I
believe
feel
you
like
I
gonna get
Kawhi
this
know.
James Harden?
they might give Kawhi some time this year. You know what I mean? He might make it through like
That's the big question.
thirds,
How
maybe
many more games?
all the playoffs.
How many more games of this James Harden are you gonna get?
Maybe one more.
18, 3, and 7. I think I can get at least 2 to 3 more.
Uh,
I can get two
That's
more.
it for the rest of the season. That's it for
No,
the
no,
rest
no.
of
I'm
the
talking for
series.
the series, for the series, for the series.
Uh,
Because I think I
I've,
got him in
I've,
six.
hey, I see the bottom falling out for him eventually. I'm just waiting for that shit to happen.
Okay.
And I feel like if they make it past this series, that's what's gonna make it tough for them. Just his history of not coming through in crunch
That's
Mm,
time.
why I'm like,
that's
I
I
think
fair.
that's gonna make it tough.
have the series at least. I want dude to
Mm.
have some good games and some time to play. Just
But this is the thing is though, like shit, they needed every bit of Kawhi Leonard 39 and Harden the ball out like that just to win by three against these niggas. And James Harden balled out the first game. He was going crazy, especially in like the fourth quarter and shit. He was going in.
but that was it, and that was in Denver. So you got to think some of the other dudes will play better in LA.
Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you. So
true,
now
man.
you get a lot of the road, a lot of those
They
young
may not
players that
have to
don't play good
carry
on the
as
road.
much. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna, come with it, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I'm going. That's why I said, excuse me. I have the Clippers winning it in six, man. I think Tyrone Lue gonna pull them through. It's gonna be Tyrone Lue and his game plan against the coach that's inexperienced on the Nuggets bench of being the head coach of the Nuggets. So,
These niggas got a DC villain named Joker. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. And they got a bionic man named Kawhi
Who's
who
who might be the who's arguably first or second best player in the league.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, Kawhi. Come on, Kawhi.
All
I
right.
hope we stay healthy. Shit.
All right, Blair, you said you had the Clippers, right?
yeah, I want to see the Clippers make it.
You want to see the Clippers. Clippers in how many games? Clippers in six, Clippers in five. How many games, Blair?
Clippers in 6.
Clippers in six. All right. Brianna. Nuggets, Clippers. Are the
Nuggets
Clippers going
in six.
Nuggets in six?
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy.
Wow.
Big yo.
Oh, oh, okay.
Tell him, Brianna. Big yo.
I'm just saying that nigga ain't about to be run up for MVP for
Well, yeah.
That's
I
fair and
got
true. True and fair. True and fair. Moving on to the next series. Warriors Rockets. The Warriors
ooh.
are up one game to zero. They pulled that game out. I
mm-hmm.
just think that first game was a testament to their experience and the Rockets' inexperience in the playoffs. Um, so how do you guys see in this series playing out? Do you see the Rockets' inexperience playing too big of a role in them losing it? Or do you see the Warriors' experience playing a big role in winning it? I'll leave it to the panel.
I'm gonna
Mm,
go with. I like, man. I like the Warriors, bro. Like they just young. I feel like Houston got to get a run through it to kind of see what's going on. I feel like the Warriors, if they can stay the course, they should be all right. Houston is good now. Don't get me wrong. So they might turn it around and what I'm saying, the game at the next game at the house. But I feel like the Warriors, they can keep it going. They'll be all right.
Okay. Brianna?
I'm gonna go Golden State.
Hmm.
Houston is a great young team. Them boys is working. But I think Golden State has the experience behind their back. So I'm gonna go Golden State in 5.
Okay.
Did I not get
Um,
saying my number right? Did I not say it?
I believe so. I believe she got it. Guys, I think I'm gonna tend to agree with you guys. I think the Rockets are a great young team. It's just and they got a great coach. We cannot understate. I think he's coach of the year easily for me. Say it again, Blair. I can hear you.
Nah, bro, you getting that one.
Yeah, they're not gonna give him down here. But nah, they ain't gonna
Not a
give him that one. They
year.
gonna let that one go to somebody else.
He start winning awards again.
Heck no. You better be lucky you coaching the team again.
Oh no, dude, too good.
And
Leave out. They just
He
like,
is nice, but I'm saying, you know how they do. They'll bang your ass life. You know, been
man,
blackballed.
all that
Yeah,
man did was get some side coochie, man. That shit don't get off all that.
that shit crazy. He just got side coochie from, the other
just mix
somebody
a
else's
little bit too
wife.
much business and pleasure. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
she the
yeah.
one that mixed the business.
Hey, he provided the pleasure. Uh
Shit.
So,
but yeah, I agree with you guys, man. I feel like the Rockets are just it's just this is a learning experience. They're gonna learn from this. They have the Warriors on the first round. Great. I think this is gonna be a great competitive series. I think that the Warriors end up winning this one in 6 games because if it goes to a seventh, I got the Rockets. Um, but I don't
Really?
think it does go that far. I think it goes 6, and I got the Warriors with Steph Curry going off in Game 6.
You know, it don't
Darius, who
take
you
much
got?
for that nigga to get hot.
Oh no, 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 I sure don't. But I think this is screaming to me. This is a
I don't
Steph
know,
Curry
man.
special in 6 games.
I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes the Warriors play too fucking much.
That too.
That shit gonna cost them a game. I feel like they're gonna win in 7,
Mm.
Okay.
which they probably could win in 5. But I can also see Houston making some good adjustments because they're a good defensive team. And I could also see them winning the series in 7 games. But I'm gonna take the Warriors because the experience should be. My thing is gonna be shit. This nigga Jimmy Butler, man.
Jimmy Bucket.
Yeah,
Playoff Jimmy.
I don't know. This nigga always fold when you need him the most. Oh shit.
Lucky for him, he on a team that's gonna ball regardless. They just need him to do a
Nah,
little,
nah.
just
It
do a
ain't.
little bit of your
It
part.
ain't. It used to be like that. It ain't like that no more. They need this nigga Jimmy the ball. Like he said, he robbing, nigga. You have to be robbing. I can't count on Draymond to be robbing. Them boys done like lost Looney in the lineup. Goddamn. I like the dang, what's my man with the curly hair? Little light skinned dude. He be shooting threes too for the Warriors.
Pajinski.
Okay.
Peyton?
Pajinski, that's his name, or some
I know
shit
what you're
like
talking
that.
about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him too, cause shit, he ain't scared to shoot that bitch, dog. Hey, pass it, he open, and he letting that bitch fly. But he a little streaky. My thing is, you need Jimmy to be consistent because man, you can't depend on Steph to just go out here and drop 30 a game every game, dog. That's gonna be a lot. He already liable on the defensive end. Shit. So we gonna see, man. I just feel like sometimes they don't take the game serious enough. And I mean, I guess that shit just come with nigga winning 4 championships, probably. You know, been together so long, you feel like, oh yeah, because I even be hearing Draymond talk about it. Coach Kerr, like, oh yeah, we just gonna fix it in the fourth quarter. Like, what about when you try to turn that bitch on and the bitch don't come on, and now you talking about Uncle Mo swinging?
Mhm.
So I think they should get out this series though. They should. They got lucky and got the Rockets instead of the Lakers.
Yeah. 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 It's gonna be interesting though. I think it's gonna be a fun series to watch. Moving on to a series that hasn't been much fun to watch. Let's be honest. It's the Thunder and the Grizzlies. I mean, I personally just feel like this has just been pure domination. The game has ended. They have won game two, meaning the Thunder, 99 to 118. Um, After game one, Ja said that they will not be playing this bad, but y'all didn't play bad. Y'all didn't play good enough to win the game either. So y'all go ahead, go back to Memphis. Hopefully you pull one out there. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get at least pull one of these games out though, Ja. I mean, we at this point we done seen both of the games. Nobody's picking the Grizz, my boy. Nobody's picking the Grizz on this one. I'm not gonna sit up here and play with it. Um, Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this Thunder Grizzly series. I'm gonna say the Thunder in five. I say Ja gets one because he need to get at least another extra game to promote them Ja threes. So yeah, I'm gonna say Thunder in five. Anybody disagree with that?
Yes.
Okay,
Thunder
I'm
and
gonna
four.
say
Oh, nigga.
Thunder in four.
Thunder and 4. And I'm about to pull my OKC jersey back out.
Nah, dog. You
Oh
done jersey.
no.
You done
Oh
rocking jerseys for the
no.
season, man. You done with jerseys for the season, man. Your
You
shit ain't
mean
Let's
never get
go,
over the
Shawty.
horizon.
is there a football team with the initials
Let's
OKC?
go,
Because the basketball
Shawty.
is
Hey,
done.
she must be watching the UFL. Hey, that son never made it over the Phoenix horizon, man.
When
Yeah,
y'all see
K
me with my OKC jersey on, don't say nothing.
KD no longer plays for OKC, Brianna. What do you mean?
I
That
like
man about
Shay.
to come to the Knicks.
I like Shay. I like Jalen. I like Chet.
I like them too. With my team, the Knicks.
I mean,
Your team is the KD Trey Fives.
Clearly, my team OKC. I got the gift.
facts,
What that
facts.
mean?
Blair, you got the Thunder and four too. You got the Thunder and four. But Brianna, I did want your take on this because I don't know if you saw the show last week. Did you
I
see the show
saw
last
y'all
week?
talking shit.
Didn't
Oh,
nobody
I
talk
was
Lord
talking
stuff. We
forgive me.
didn't
shit.
talk stuff.
Lord forgive me.
We just gotta
What?
talk stuff. I wanted your opinion on what do you think Kevin Durant's next team should go? Where should he go next?
Well, first of all, I don't agree with none of y'all. Y'all said
What?
What?
Y'all.
That nigga dirty. Folk.
y'all said
Got a straight for
that
nothing.
my boy should go out here and play second fiddle.
To who?
Two?
Y'all said that he needed to go to Houston, and he probably wouldn't have to
Yeah,
be number one. First of all, nobody in
yeah.
Houston's better than him, so he would be number one in Houston.
Nah, he
No, man.
wouldn't.
We talking about
Who's better than
age
him in
now,
Houston? That's
Brianna.
going to be the number one.
He wouldn't be
We
the
talking
number one
about
option.
age now. What we
And
saying is,
at okay, and
hold
at
on, hold
45, this
on,
nigga's still better
hold
than
on,
all of them that's on
hold
that
on,
team.
Brianna. But guess what, Brianna? That doesn't mean that it's right to put it all on him. That's what we're
Nobody said
saying.
Thank
we was
you.
putting it all on him, but he would still be the number one. He's still the go-to.
Nah, dog.
No.
Nah,
Yes.
nah,
No.
Second of
nah.
all,
No,
y'all
not on
said
that team.
that he's still that nigga. So they're going to want somebody big for Kevin Durant. Y'all not about to give me two bench
Bullshit.
players
This nigga
and
37.
a number one round pick.
That nigga 37, bro.
He
It don't matter if
37. They're
that
Ain't
nigga's
not
going
gonna
for it.
give up
47.
that much for him.
Ain't going for it, bro.
At 37, this nigga is still averaging 28 points a
26.
game. This nigga has
How
It's
not
many
missed a
20,
beat.
how many
26.9 or
games
something like
y'all won
that.
this year?
I don't care what the Suns did. I'm talking about Kevin Durant. That's
I'm
who we
just
Wait a
talking about.
minute.
saying.
Are we not talking about
Hey,
Kevin
Brianna.
Durant? We're not
Brianna.
talking
hey, he
about
the
the
number
Suns. Y'all
one,
ain't
right?
asking me about the Suns.
Bree.
Y'all asked me about Kevin Durant, so that's what I'm answering the question for. Kevin Durant.
Bree.
Would you
Yes,
say he
we
the
asked
number?
you
This nigga
where
is
did
still
you like
averaging
him to go?
27, 28 points a game. Second
Was
of
he the
all,
number one
they're still, like I said, they're going to want somebody big. Y'all not about to give me no scrubs for Kevin Durant. I don't care if this nigga was 45.
Yeah,
This
they
nigga's still
are.
averaging 26 points a game. Then y'all said he was gonna go to Orlando. He
Well,
go to
we were.
Orlando. Y'all gonna have to give me Pablo Banchero. Who else is y'all
No,
That's
we
not
giving
not.
me?
happening. That's not happening.
No, we not.
That's not happening.
We don't gotta. We
Okay,
don't
then
gotta
so
They
give
then
don't.
up
y'all
our
ain't
That,
giving
I don't
franchise
have
that's
to
him.
give.
not an
Listen,
equivalent
for
trade,
a
Brianna,
Brianna.
38
you have
year
to
old
That's
understand.
not an
nigga.
equal trade,
Y'all
Brianna.
keep saying he's
Brianna,
Yeah.
old.
that
Okay, he's
you.
old, but this nigga's still balling. This nigga has not missed a beat. He hasn't
It
missed
would be.
a
Yeah,
It
he
would.
beat.
has.
I feel
He's
you. It'd be
missed
He
different
several
has
if.
beats.
not. The only reason is because of injury. Other than that, when he's
Hold
on
on.
the court, he's
This
efficient.
is.
He's still the
This
same
is.
Kevin
This.
Durant.
This is what. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Brianna. This is what I'm saying. You saying, boom, it don't matter. He's 37, number one option, blah, 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 blah. Man, we done seen him at that for the past 2 years with a fire ass number two. And what that shit done gave niggas? Nothing. What I'm saying is, at his
Exactly.
age,
But
hold
the
on, hold
thing
on, hold
is, you're
on,
talking about a team, right? When he
hold
was
on,
in
hold
Brooklyn,
on,
did he not do his job? If you look at the resume
hold
off of
on.
just
He
Kevin
was in,
Durant,
but
he did his
listen,
job off of his
listen.
resume. We talking about
Yes,
points, what he was
and he
averaging.
was,
Him. If we just look at him, what he was doing,
listen
he
to,
did his job.
listen to
If
what
we
I'm
look at
saying.
Phoenix, if we go to Phoenix, we look in Phoenix. Did he not do his
Listen to
job?
what
He averaged the
listen
points.
to what I'm
He put up the
saying.
points. He put up the assists. He did
Listen,
We ain't
his
hearing you,
job.
listen
Brian.
to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If you're saying that he is supposed to be the number one option, did he do his
So
job in
it is the
Phoenix?
number one
Hell
option. Not
no.
supposed to be.
Hell no. He did
He
not do
is
his
the number
job in
one
Phoenix.
option.
Because if you're supposed to be the number one guy and you're Kevin Durant, your team should not be under 42 games. But what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is at his age, with the production that he's giving you, that's just like how I feel about LeBron. You can't expect this old nigga to still just carry your team. It's not fair to that player or to the team because they just can't take that kind of workload no more. Like his 28 now is different than that 32 he was giving you 3, 4 years ago. He
He's
should
And
be
giving
in
I'm
you
a
not saying
position
26.
to.
I do not agree.
He's
I
giving you
agree with that.
26.
Should he be carrying a team? No. But y'all are sending him to teams that he's going to have to carry. Them niggas don't got nobody over there.
Guess what? He
Y'all
but
are sending
this
y'all are sending him to places where
we're
he's going to have to carry that team.
but that's because now his places are limited to these type of places because
Thank
he's
you.
not a
Okay,
free
then.
agent.
So then it defeats the purpose. Y'all are sending him to places where he got to carry the team. He's going to have to
Those
carry the
are the
load. And
those are
this
the
nigga is
those
still
are the
Kevin
No.
places
Durant.
that
Y'all not
can
about to
afford
send me
him.
no
No, no,
BS
no, no,
for
no, no,
Kevin
no.
Durant.
Wait, guys.
These are the
Wait. We're
places.
getting.
These are the places that can afford him. We not just trying to send him to these places. He can't go to a Golden State or one of these teams that's already put
Thank you.
together. They simply can't afford the contract
They
that he
can't
owns.
afford him. They can't afford.
So what
What we're
is
saying.
your purpose? He's okay. So y'all sending him to
What we're
teams that he's
saying
gonna have to
is,
carry the
Yeah,
load.
okay,
He's gonna have to be
fair,
the number one. He's gonna have to carry the load in Houston. He's
not
gonna have to carry the
necessarily. Like
load in
fair.
Orlando.
if he go to Houston, if they able to keep Jalen Green
They
and
not
that
keeping
young
Jalen
kid,
Green.
But they will.
and
They
I don't
not.
see a problem. And I don't see a problem with that because I feel like the other niggas gonna be better anyway.
They
But
not
Kevin,
keeping Jalen Green.
he not gonna have to shoulder a crazy load.
And
Cause
first of
at
all,
this
Jalen
point,
Green is sometimes he on, sometimes he may not be so on.
I said that shit last episode. So I know. But at this point, we ain't looking at KD winning no championship. No championship caliber team can afford him. So he looking for some place to ride off into the sunset. The only place that probably could do it is OKC because they could just
They
be
got the
like, we'll
picks.
give up a bunch of draft picks. And they
That
ain't
they
got to
don't need.
necessarily give up no players. But they
Correct.
don't need this nigga
They
necessarily.
don't. Listen, what we were trying to say is we know that the Suns need to be blown up. If they gonna keep the team how it is, it's gonna be more of the same. Okay, that's all we were
They
saying.
getting rid
I
of
just
all
want
of
to
them
address.
niggas. The contracts is too much.
Yes, Yes, they have to blow the team up. They have to do something, right? We was just giving scenarios of what teams that we feel like we would like to see him to go to. I said the Knicks. I was just asking you, where would you like to
Yeah, I
see
felt
him
like the
go?
Knicks would be good too.
But personally, if we're being real and honest, um, Kevin Durant, all of his numbers this season kind of dipped down just a tidbit
Ain't
because
nothing
he's
wrong
getting
with that. The
older.
nigga
He
37.
cannot he cannot carry that load like that anymore. We're not saying that the
Oh,
man can't
oh,
play.
Brianna, they just saying
We
he old
can't
a little
tell.
bit. He a
We
little
just
old.
saying that he can no longer carry the same load, just like
He
LeBron
shouldn't
James.
have to.
He
He
finally got
shouldn't
the load
have
off
to.
his shoulders.
Kevin
And look at him.
Durant should
He
not
looks like,
be
oh, thank you.
expected. Kevin Durant should not be expected to go out here and lead your fucking team to the championship.
So what y'all
He
are
should.
Yes.
telling me is that these teams that he been on that y'all done told me was so great is that his number 2 wasn't carrying their load. That's what you
No,
telling me.
no. It sounds like
His
this
number
nigga is a
2 in
terrible
these
no
cases
number
was
one
not
leader.
carrying their load.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
So you gonna
It
tell
ain't
me
all
in
on them.
Brooklyn, Kyrie
It ain't
carried his
all on
load in
them.
Brooklyn?
Wait a minute now. Wait a
Yes,
minute
that
now.
nigga got
Wait a
hurt
minute now.
No,
Wait a
he
minute
did
now.
not.
and
Wait a
he
minute
Okay,
sat
now.
out.
so in no,
Hold on. Hold on.
he did not carry his load.
Okay. What as a leader? Well, no. As the number one option, you said Kevin Durant did his job. He did everything. He did everything his job description, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
Everything
There's
that
one
my
thing he
job
did
tell
not
me to
do.
do when I
Hold
go into
on.
work,
There's
I do
one
it.
Hold
thing he
on.
didn't do.
Was he
When
supposed
I
to be
go
the
into
leader on
work,
that team?
when I go
Was
into
When?
he
work,
supposed to be the leader in Brooklyn?
first of all, that nigga has never claimed to be nobody's leader. He done told y'all he
Answer
didn't
my
want to be
Well,
question,
nobody's.
I'm
dog.
not gonna come from that
Answer my
angle.
question.
He
I'm
done
not
told
coming
y'all he
from
did not want to be nobody's leader.
Can you answer my
I'm not
question?
coming from that angle.
What was the question?
Where would
Was
you like to see him
who's
go?
supposed to be the leader on that team?
In
Oh, you
Brooklyn,
talking about his cast?
Yes.
didn't they say it was Jesus? I don't know who they said was the leader in Brooklyn.
Who? Where he went after that?
To Phoenix.
Who was supposed to be the leader on that team?
You tell me. Did Devin Booker
I'm
carry his
just
load? Some
shit. He
nights,
averaging
yes.
28
Some
too.
nights,
He
no.
averaging 28. He averaged 28.
Some nights,
KD averaged
yes, and
26.
some nights, no.
If he averaging the same thing the other nigga averaging, he carried just as much.
Some
Because
nights
neither
he
one of these
did,
niggas
and
want to
some
leave.
nights he did not.
And then that's the same thing you gonna say about Kevin Durant if they average the same thing.
Facts.
Some nights he was there, and some nights he was not.
Just like KD.
We are
No,
off the
you can't
rails.
name me one night where that nigga was. If
We're
he
off
wasn't
the
on the court,
rails.
Bro,
then okay, cool. But
both of
other
these
than that,
niggas
you can't
average
name me a
28.
night where that nigga ain't
We're
show
off
up.
the rails.
Both of these niggas average 28, so they showed up
You
just as
can't
much as
name
the
me a
other one
night where that
did.
nigga ain't show up. If
I
that nigga was
understand.
on the court, he was playing, he was balling.
Not necessarily, but
So then name me the night.
Brianna, we're
Name me
off
the
the rails.
game.
I understand that you wanted to
Show it to me.
get at
Actually,
us.
just pull it up and show it to
I
me.
understand you wanted to get at us, right?
Pull it
Fair.
up and
Goal
show it to
It's
me.
accomplished.
all right, man. Hey,
Where would you
her
like to
dude as the
YouTube
see
is
number
him?
one
free.
option
Pull
can't
it up
get it
and show it
done.
to me.
YouTube is free,
Her
but
dude
so
as
are
the
So
the
number
me
one
numbers,
the
and all
option
game.
his
can't get
numbers are
it done,
down
bro.
because
Show
of his
me the game.
age and attrition and
Where you was
injury
like, what the hell
history.
is this nigga
What
doing?
we're saying is, all we were saying was where we would like to see him go next. And I wanted to hear from the Kevin Durant person themselves, where would you like to see Kevin go to try to get him another chip or just to be happy? I don't care where he
I
goes, to be personally.
don't care where Kevin goes.
And that's the see that you can't even answer the question. Come on, man.
Because I don't
Go.
care where Kevin goes. I have never been like, oh, it's off season. Let me see where Kevin gonna go. I've never,
Well,
even as a fan, I am
where
a
would you
fan.
like
I've
him?
never
You don't have a
plotted
team
him
like a
in a
preference
place.
where you
I've
would
Where,
like to
never
see him
thought
go.
about him
Would you like
going to
them?
a place.
Mhm.
all right,
I've
well, answer this
ever,
question. Where would be the best place for him to go to be this player that you still think he is?
I don't still think he is. He is. He has
Well,
not shown you any different.
where is he gonna
And
go and win more than
you
40
can't tell
games?
me he has shown you any
Where is he
different
gonna
than
go
the
and
fact that
win
he's
more than
still
40
that nigga.
games? Where he gonna go and win more than 40
You
games?
can't show me or tell me as to where he ain't been that nigga.
Do you want to buy a vowel?
No, I don't. I don't want to buy a vowel.
Exactly.
You can't show me or tell me where this
That
nigga
man
ain't
gonna
been
ride
that
off
nigga.
into the sunset. He gonna ride
Oh
off into the
wow.
sunset, just being a nice, cool player, man. It's okay. That
No,
man
he's
can't
not
leave.
going right off to the sunset being a nice school player. This nigga's already one of the greats. This nigga's in the top 75. So no,
There's
he's
Okay.
nothing
not
wrong
gonna just
with
ride
that.
off to the sunset as being a cool player.
There's nothing wrong with
He's
that.
still gonna
There's
be one
nothing
of the
wrong with
greats.
that.
He's already one of the greats right now, as he's still playing actively.
Nobody disagrees with that. We asked you where
Okay,
he
then so
gonna
you
go
say
and
he gonna
win
ride
more
out
than
to the
40 games.
sunset just being a cool player. No, this nigga's gonna ride out to
Well,
the
Yes,
sunset being a great.
yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
He
Just
threw a
a
little
cool ass player.
disrespect in there.
So the
But
shade was
Brianna,
wrong. You
where
missed
would
it.
you feel like he is the best team
She
for him
don't
to
know.
go
She
and win a
already told you.
championship?
She don't know.
I reframe
This
the
nigga gonna play
question.
for the
Where do you feel like
Monstars.
it's the best place for him to go and win a championship that you would like to see
Wherever
him go?
he decides to go,
He
Okay.
going to play for Coach
All right.
Carter.
All
that's fine.
right.
He will be great.
Moving
Still
on with the NBA
win 30
playoffs,
games.
guys. Jeez. Jeez, she was locked and loaded for that one when she was ready for. She's like, hey, you guys said that
And I was letting
blasphemous.
y'all live. I didn't even bring it up. I was letting y'all
I was
breathe.
bringing it up because I wanted to hear your
Hey, we
opinion.
just wanted you to
We
answer
just
the
gave our
question.
opinion of where we felt like he should
And
go.
y'all
We
was wrong. Y'all
understand that
was
he
like,
can't be a number one
oh,
option
he
anymore.
shouldn't go to a team where he got carried alone, but then you named teams where he got carried alone.
Listen, I understand what you're saying. I understand how you feel because I'm going through the same thing with Bron. But dog, he
If he
37.
went to the Chris,
He's
me and Chris
37.
named the Knicks. If he went to the Knicks, he
He
wouldn't
is
have
not
to
the number
carry the
one
load.
option.
We also named OKC. If he goes to OKC, he
He is
don't
not the
have to
number one
carry the
option.
load.
I think you just didn't like some of the teams that we named, but also at all these teams, he has more help and they don't have to give up a lot for him because they understand that the Suns are in a position where they have to do something or they're going to
Yeah,
pay
it's
a
not
lot of
about
money and
yeah, it's
still
not about what
lose.
he worth. It's not about what he worth. It's
Yeah,
about
it's not
what
even
people
about
can
what he worth
actually
at this
do.
point. He is the only
Yeah,
valuable option that they have on the squad. Him and Devin Booker. If they don't just, if they decide they want to throw a nuke in that bitch and it's over for everybody in that motherfucker, and the bodies splatter where they splatter, understood. They want to trade Devin. That means trading Devin Booker and KD and whatever else they can trade off just to have their cap back the way that they want it. Cool. I'm cool with that. I understand that. But what we're saying is, hey, he's not going to hold a lot of value because we know you're in a fire sale mode. It's just like when you walk into the grocery store or you go into a grocery store and you see manager special on the meat, you grab that bitch. Why? Because it's on sale. KD will
yeah.
be on sale at
But
a
that's
He's
like
discount.
not
with
going to be
any.
on sale, and I will,
But
when
he
it
will though,
happens,
It
Brianna.
if
is.
you
It
This
blow
is
happens.
that
why.
up,
This is
It
why. Hold on, hold on,
happens
hold on.
to.
I'm gonna tell you.
It
Let me
happens
bring it
to
to you like
every
this.
great
I can
old
show you
player.
better than I can tell you.
Wait a minute, Brianna. Let me give it to you like this. And let me give it to you in terms where everybody can understand, even the viewers watching at home. Okay. In Kevin Durant's prime on this Suns team, do they not make the playoffs? I'm just asking you a simple question. In
You
KD's
don't know now.
prime, do they still make the playoffs on this
No,
team? The way it's constructed, you're crazy.
no,
You're crazy. You know why I know you just you didn't want to say the truth? It's
no.
just
I'm telling
because
you the
he
truth.
took
No, my
he
answer is
took no,
no.
that's not the truth.
My
Because
answer is no. You asked me my
KD,
truth. My truth
I'm gonna
is
tell you.
no.
I'm gonna tell you
My
because
truth is
KD is
no.
younger. He is younger, and he took
My
OKC's
truth
team
is
to the
no.
playoffs.
My truth
But
is
he
no.
took but Brianna, that's not true. You know,
You asked me my
if
truth. That's
KD in
my
his
truth. My
prime not
truth
gonna
is
take this team
no.
to the playoffs? Come
Huh?
on now. KD in his prime won't take this Sun teams to the playoff.
No. Who's on
In
this
a
Suns
10,
team
when you have
besides
10
Devin
See,
Booker and
teams,
Kevin Durant?
you
Who
have
else is
10
on this Suns
teams.
team?
see,
You
he was
mean to tell me
averaging
he can't get
28
these
then.
dudes to a 10 seed?
Who else is on this Suns
It
team that's
doesn't
gonna
matter. I
help
got
out besides
KD.
Kevin Durant and Devin Booker?
Brianna, it doesn't matter. I have
Who
KD.
else? In OKC, he had a squad. He had a whole starting five
And they made the
that was
playoffs.
He had a whole starting five that was that nigga. His whole starting five was
But he
legit.
didn't always have that though. That's
But
what I'm
you said
saying.
OKC in his prime. He was in OKC in his prime.
Okay,
They had
even
a
in the
whole
beginning of his
starting five
career.
and a bench that was legit. James
In the
Harden was
beginning
coming off
of
the
his
bench.
career. Even in the beginning of his career,
So
didn't he have him
name
in the
me the other
playoffs?
players in the Phoenix that's gonna help besides Kevin Durant and Devin Booker.
Fair. Understood. But by his second and third year, didn't he have him in the playoffs?
He had a whole starting five. I can name you the starting five. He had a whole lineup.
Breyona.
It wasn't just Kevin
But
Durant and Russell Westbrook.
they
It was
weren't
a
those
whole
players at that time.
starting five.
They weren't those players at that
Three
time.
of them niggas is MVPs of the league.
We understand that
so
now.
So you name me the other players
wait a
minute. Besides Devin Booker and Kevin
James
Durant
Harden as good as he was when he played with KD?
No.
Name me the other three players.
What I'm saying is
that's gonna help him.
Prime KD would have got
when they brought Bradley Beal there, he was averaging 30.
Bradley Beal came there injured.
That ain't got nothing to do with KD. I'm talking about Prime KD.
Injured. He came
Doesn't
there
matter.
Injured.
And it won't matter.
Been
just like
since.
it won't matter. If he that guy like you say he is, and this is what we're trying to tell you. If he that guy like you say he is, he gets him at least to the 10th
You
seed.
asked me a question. You said
because you're being disingenuous.
Would he
you're being disingenuous.
You know
he gets him to the playoffs if he's in his prime.
I don't think so. Because who else is helping him?
You do. Come on, man. Everybody on here know that he does.
Name me the other niggas that's gonna help.
It doesn't matter, Breyona. That's what I'm telling you.
You got KD. Help. You talking about a prime OKC team? That OKC team was legit.
I understand that they were legit, Breyona. I'm not saying and I'm not arguing that they weren't legit. But at the time when Russell Westbrook, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You keep talking about the OKC teams because you're thinking about them as they're going to the finals.
That's gonna help him right now.
I'm giving you an example.
Name me the other niggas that's gonna help.
I'm giving you an example of where he drug his team to the playoffs as a young player when they weren't all that great.
They were great. Them niggas was
legit. They were not. Did they win a championship? No.
Them niggas was great. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
They weren't great. They didn't go to the finals. They weren't great. They were okay.
Them niggas was legit.
Just like OKC.
In OKC, them niggas was legit, bruh.
They were not legit at that time.
All of them. Yes.
They were not. They were not always legit.
With Serge Ibaka, yes, them niggas was
legit.
With
Serge Ibaka. Great. They were not always legit. What I'm telling
they
you,
they
were not
legit.
Did they go to the playoffs his first season?
He came in. Yes,
they did not.
Every time since he got there,
they did not go to the playoffs his first season.
Them niggas was legit.
They were not in the playoffs, were they? They were not. But what I'm telling you is, when he got to his level to get them to the playoffs, they got there because of him.
Yes, because he was the best player, but they still had other niggas helping him.
Okay. Now we get some honesty. But what I'm saying is, it was because of him, right?
No, it was not. It's because the rest of the team helped him.
Breyona, you're being disingenuous.
No, I'm not. I'm being so serious.
You're not being serious. When he got them to the playoffs, we're so off the rails here, guys. I'm so sorry. Listen,
this is for real life.
Yes.
Can you answer the original question that we asked?
I told you.
She don't care.
You want me to say a team?
She doesn't care.
No, hold on. No. I want you to answer the question. No. The only reason. Hold on.
Even though we don't want him to carry the load, just send him over there so he can carry the load. I'm not about to just throw some names out there.
I didn't tell you to just throw a name out there. I didn't say just grab something out of your behind.
You said just grab a name from thin air. Where do you think he gonna go?
No, I did not. We said, where do you
think? There's a lot of pieces you gotta move around. I don't know.
That is your opinion. That's just like if we ask you something about the Ravens and you tell us what you think, what they gonna do. It's like, how you gonna say, oh, he shouldn't do that? But then I ask you, well, I don't know what he should do.
Yeah, I don't know.
But my opinion is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what he should do.
Okay, that's great.
That's crazy.
All I'm saying is Prime KD, you could agree or disagree. Y'all can say down in the comments how y'all feel. Me personally, if Prime KD is on his son's team, he gets him to the playoffs. Why? Because he doesn't get hurt. Why? Because he's averaging more points. He's averaging about 30 instead of 26. And he's just that nigga at that time. Prime KD. Just like prime LeBron or prime whoever you want to call as the greatest of all time gets their team at least to the playoffs. He is not at that level anymore. And it's fine and fair to say that. I know it's true. Everybody
You
else
shouldn't
knows it's
ex-
true.
you
It's
shouldn't
fair to
expect
say that.
a
It's not
37-year-old
disrespectful.
player
He
to
is
just
37.
drag to be the main focal point of the team. That's why you put him with somebody else who can score just as much as him. That's
Yes.
why you do that. And if that's the case, if we talking about these other prime teams you was doing, even when he was with his prime, that's why you put them kind of players with him. So you can't tell me at 37 he ain't gonna need them kind of players.
Because he's just not that kind of player anymore. We understand that. We understand what we're looking at. It's fair to say that, and it's okay. He understand. I think he knows. He understands that he has to adjust his game a little bit. That's fine. That's fair. I'm still gonna watch the shit because I
Y'all
like to see
ain't
the nigga
saying
hoop.
nothing. Y'all are saying that the people they put around him was not good enough. Is what you said. Okay, cool. We know that.
Nah,
Yes,
that's not
y'all
what I'm
Not
said
what
when
I
he was
saying.
just
in his
said.
prime, they
That's
put
not
people
what we're
around him
saying.
that got him to the
No,
playoff.
We are
what
literally
you just
saying that
had
he
an
is no longer
argument
in his
with Chris.
prime, and he hasn't
You
been for
just had an
years.
argument. I'm just using what you said. You just used in an argument with Chris that he did not do it by himself. That OKC team was stroke. What I said was, then that means that even in his prime, he still had to be surrounded by these great players for them to be successful. Therefore, him at 37 past his prime. Still a great player, phenomenal player. Never denied that. But past his prime. Now I'm gonna be like, yes, this nigga can just be the focal point of the team. No, if anytime, this is the time that he definitely needs some other players around him so he doesn't have to shoulder the load, so he can go out there and just shoot the ball and get points. I can't expect him to go out there and do what he did in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I can't expect him to go 45, 9, and whatever, and barely miss a toe on the game, and then still expect him to keep coming back like that level at this point in his career. And that's unfair to him for you to expect him to do that. Because if he could have did it, bruh, this team would have won 60 games. Because he had another nigga there who was averaging almost 30, just like him.
So what was the rest of them niggas doing?
I don't know, but
Exactly.
like I said, but like I said,
Exactly.
if he's the guy that you say that you want him to be, he's not that guy anymore. So he can't overcome those things.
Nobody is saying that he is prime Kevin Durant. That is not what I said. I said he is still that nigga. Yes, he's still that nigga just
Nobody
because he's Kevin
denied
Durant.
that. Nobody ever denied that.
Right.
You can't say he's still that nigga if he ain't winning. He ain't
Nobody
that
ever
nigga if he
denied
ain't
he's
winning.
not a
Kevin
great
Durant,
player.
the name alone.
Not saying he ain't a
enough
great
weight.
player, but he ain't that nigga. That nigga is them niggas that's in the top 10. He ain't in one of those. Sorry, he's just not
Chris,
there.
you can't name me in the top 10
I
in
can.
the league right now.
I can.
In the top
I
10
can.
in the
And you
league
can
right
too.
now.
Listen,
I'm not
we're
about to go
not
back and
about to
forth
do
with you
this.
because you is a hater.
We're
You've been
going
a
to
hater
go
from day
ahead
one.
and finish
Anyway, like
finish
I
the
was saying,
playoffs. We'll get to that next week. Get to that.
I bet you the niggas you gonna name ain't in the top 75.
What you mean? You talking about a career? If we
I
talking
bet
about
you the
right
niggas
now,
you name me ain't in the
we're
top
talking
75.
about right now, today.
Right now.
Today. Kevin Durant is not a top 5 player. He is not a top 10 player. Top 10 players make the playoffs. He did not.
Nobody is agreeing with you. As you can see, your comrades are
I don't care if they agree with me or not.
It's debatable.
Did he make the playoffs?
It's debatable. It's definitely debatable. It don't mean that he's not great. It's definitely he definitely ain't top 5. You can name the 3 MVP candidates and the niggas who won MVP, who not MVP
and the niggas
candidates,
who finished
all
4th,
better
5th,
than
and 6th.
All better than Kevin Durant right now.
Because
We
he
talking
wasn't
about
in
right
the
now,
race.
not as a career. Yeah, but
Yeah,
right now in
that's
the
what I'm
league,
saying.
yeah. It's definitely debatable if he top 10,
You know.
Okay.
but he not
Moving
top
on.
five.
What's next? What's the next
Thank
topic?
you. So,
I mean, we know you gonna hold his job. You ain't gonna never not believe that.
I never said he was top
fair.
five, but definitely top 10. Yes, he's in the top 10 players
It's
right now.
debatable, bro. It's debatable, man.
And even at the fact that you got to debate it, that's still enough for me to know that nigga's in top 10, nigga. You got to debate it.
Nah, nah,
You got to debate it. This nigga ain't made the
nah.
playoffs, but you got to debate if he in the top 10.
That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can move on.
That's okay.
Next.
Yeah, think about
So
what
yeah.
team you think
So
he can go to
I
and
don't care what
answer
team
it
he goes
next
to. I'm
week.
a ride regardless. I don't care. I don't need to think about it. I don't
Thunder,
care what team he goes to. I don't
the
care.
last series of the playoffs, guys, the last series, the Timberwolves Lakers. All right. How poetic. Uh we got to talk about LeBron at the end. It is the Timberwolves up 1-0. They are playing their second game of the 7-game series right now, where the Lakers are up 15 currently. They that doesn't mean anything right now at this point because they're still in the first quarter. So, how do you guys see in this game this series playing out? Do you guys see the T Wolves shocking the world because everybody got the Lakers winning the series, or do you see the Lakers going ahead and handling business, and in how many games?
I don't know,
That's what
man.
I want.
It's a lot of variables and logistics. I don't feel
This
comfortable
is true.
answering this question.
Ah,
So I'm gonna say I don't know.
fair.
No.
But who you picking?
I don't know.
I'm a pick LA, and I'm gonna pick LA in 6. Um, maybe yeah, in 6. Here's why. I like the fact that um the T-Wolves shot the ball amazingly in game 1. They weren't missing. Nobody was missing. Everybody was hitting shots. It did not matter who was shooting the ball. They all was hitting. And it was nothing but net. They just got threes rained down on them. Do I think that the Timberwolves are going to be able to shoot that way on a consistent basis throughout 7 games? Hell no. Nobody can shoot like that. Not even Steph Curry and the Warriors were shooting like that when they had Clay and him and KD. They weren't shooting like that. That was crazy. Even Mike Conley was raining down threes. Um, not to say he's a bad player or he can't shoot, but I like the Lakers in 6. Here's why. I'm old enough to even remember that LeBron does this a lot. Um, he normally, a lot of times, he does lose the first game, and his teams lose the first game because a lot of times he's just trying to see how these guys are playing. I don't know what he's going to get from the first game because it was just raining threes on them dudes. Um, but yeah, I think that they're going to be able to pull this off. I think I like how Luca played first half. They just have to get their defense to tighten their defense up. If they do not, they will lose, and they will lose very embarrassingly. Um, it's just all about defense with the Lakers for me, man. I'm not really worried about the offense and how they're doing things. Um, I think that there's a lot of times they're slow planning, and you can tell when LeBron isn't aggressive and he's just trying to do his thing, or he's trying to let Luca do his thing. I still think they're still figuring out how they want to play together and how they want to, I'm gonna take it, you take it type of thing. But I think they'll figure it out, and I think the T Wolves just is missing one or two things to be able to come up over the hump against the Lakers. Uh, just because the Lakers experience, and I like LA in 6. Book it, Dano. 6. Who you got, Blair?
Uh,
Doom, 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 doom.
Lakers
He
in 7.
7. Okay. All right. All right. Chat. I don't know what y'all got. I see Chris got he had the Nuggets in 7, Warriors in 6, Cavs in 5, Knicks in 6, Pacers in 7. Brianna, who you got? Lakers or you got the T Wolves? And in
I'm
how many
going
games?
Timberwolves in 7.
Ooh. Now, I will say this:
Uh,
if this goes 7 games, T Wolves will not be winning. I'm gonna just say that.
So,
No, I can't tell
Man,
you the last time uh LeBron James lost in a game 7. I think it was like 2010 or some crazy shit like that.
happens.
It does happen, and he is older, so it can happen. But I'm not gonna bet against it. That's what I'm saying. Darius don't know. He not sure. We'll let him. I'll let him ride on that one. I ain't gonna push it. I ain't gonna push it.
nah,
Um.
man, I gotta pick.
Hey.
I
Hey.
gotta pick. I got Lakers in 7.
Lakers in 7. All right. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Moving right along. Moving right along. Okay, guys. Y'all know we have been going over the NFL draft again. As you know, this is one of my favorite times of year because the NFL draft is like a holiday to me because I will love college football and I love the NFL draft. I like to break down players and look at tape and evaluate teams. Uh, but Chris also has the Lakers in 7 too, by the way. Um, we've gone through every position except for two. And that's DB and safety. So we're going to give y'all our top whatever. If you only have 3 corners or 2 safeties, however you want to do it. Um, I personally have 4 corners, 3 safeties, and that's what I got because I feel like the other guys that I've watched tape on, I didn't really feel like they were that good. I was looking up on like PFF and what they had for the guys, and I'm like, I just didn't see it. I don't know if they're just putting this, I don't know who's doing these rankings a lot of the times. But me personally, I did not agree with the rankings that they had for the cornerbacks, for the most part. Once you got down to corners, uh, 3 down, I mean 4 down, I would say it was. I ain't like it. And what I have, my top 4 cornerbacks. I'll just go ahead and kick it off. Number one, ain't no haterade in my blood. Number one is Michigan quarterback Will Johnson. I feel like he is the best cornerback in the draft. Um, he's that dude. I really believe in Will Johnson. He can play. He can do the thing. Number two, I have Travis Hunter. If you notice, I did not have Travis Hunter on my list of receivers because I believe he is a corner. He is a good receiver, but I think he is a great corner. And I have Travis Hunter as my number 2 corner. Number three, I have Denzel Burke out of the University of at the Ohio State University. I have him as my third best corner. I looked on PFF and I was scrolling down. I'm like, I wonder where they have him rated. They have him rated the 25th best corner, which is absolutely blasphemous. If you watch tape and you watch players actually play football and don't be watching like the combine and what they 40s was and all that stuff, if you pay attention, and guys watch the draft and you pay attention and all these dudes get drafted and you ain't never heard of none of them before, or you ain't like, man, I ain't know that he was even, they think that he that good. I ain't really see it. That's because he not. They drafted him because he ran a 4.4 or 4.3 or something like that. Denzel Burke can just play football. And he's just one of those guys. Now, I do think he is not a number one corner, but I think there's only really two number one corners in this draft, which is Will Johnson and Travis Hunter. Everybody else is like a two or a slot corner or something like that. I believe Denzel Burke is a two or slot, but I think he'd be best as a two off corner. Um, and number four, I had Mr. Barron from Texas. He can play. He's fast. He's twitchy. He has some clean hips. I like how he plays. Um, and that's it. I didn't really put anybody else as my fifth or sixth or seventh best corner because I don't need to go through all that. I don't really believe in a lot of those kids. I like the kid out of Notre Dame, um, Benjamin Morrison. But I ain't put him on my top list. But I do like him. I just didn't feel like I wanted to give him the honor of being on my top list personally. So, uh, Brianna, did you have a list?
I do.
Okay. Can you
I
give us
have
your the top DBs in college football coming out this year?
Travis Hunter going number one.
I just got one dude from Michigan.
Will Johnson at
Will
number
Johnson.
two.
Mm-hmm. She is. So she had the option.
And Azariah Thomas, FSU.
Ooh,
Yeah, he
Azrod
nice.
Thomas.
He nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's better
Mm-hmm.
than Denzel Burke too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fair.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Chris. It's a lot. It's a few corners better than Denzel Burke in this draft. Denzel Burke played on a great defense. I feel like he could be good in the league, but I ain't saying he deserved to be the 25th corner, but I think it's a lot of
Th-
corners better than him.
That's fair. I can take that. But the 25th, if you feel like you can feel different, but it just makes me feel like you going off a very reputable website, and I'm like, are they watching the game? Like, I'm not understanding
So
what they're seeing. But
what
that's a
I've
fair criticism though. You can go ahead.
me when we did
Hmm.
DB, for me that encompasses both positions. So I have four players from corner and safety.
Okay.
Man, Will Johnson is number two because Travis
Okay.
Hunter is number one. Travis Hunter
All
is
right.
number one for sure. Will Johnson number two. At number three, I almost had the kid from from South Carolina, but I took Starks from Georgia, man. I like him at safety,
Mm-hmm.
Malachi.
nice size safety.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't show no love to Florida State, so I took Maxwell Harrison from the University of Kentucky.
Oh, you
I
wanted to
mean,
take Thomas.
nah, I can't. That man play with ukulele, bro. I ain't even gonna.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I can't even lie. The nigga nice, man. The nigga is nice. But I'm taking
Uh-huh.
Maxwell Hairston from the University of Kentucky. Nice
Okay.
corner. He's about 190 and he ran a 4.28, nigga. So you talking about
Okay.
breaking on the ball? I feel like all four of those kids could go in and start now. I did like Xavier Watts also at safety from Notre Dame.
Uh-huh.
I like a lot of kids on their defense. I like
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Burke, man. I like Denzel Burke. I just feel like I got a couple. I probably got about maybe like two or three more DBs at least ahead of him. He probably as far as DBs, he in my top 12 though for sure. Like locked.
That's
I
fair.
don't know
That's
about
fair.
25th. Yeah, I feel like they trying.
Yeah. I did hear again that on some of the podcasts they said that he's shooting up some draft boards. I'm like, yeah, because you're going back and watching his tape. Um, but
You don't feel like
hey,
other buddy from you don't feel like y'all safety better than him? What's the kid name? Ransom?
yeah, see, but I split mines up in two
Oh
sections. I
yeah,
got
you
safeties
okay.
and I got
Right.
DBs. So my top safeties. If I had the safeties in with the corners, yeah, it'd be a different thing. Denzel, he would probably be like number five, maybe
Mm,
even six, because I think there's three safeties in this draft that could be really truly special. Um, Number one, who I had was Malachi Starks from Georgia, hands
mhm.
down, best safety in this draft, one of the best defenders in this draft. I think
Can
at times he just tried to. I think a lot of times when players are that good and they know they're going to the league, they're just trying to get through the season. And there's nothing wrong with that. That and his team just wasn't that good, so he really couldn't display how good he was. I don't think that Georgia's defense and I think that's a problem a lot of the times with Georgia safeties and Georgia defenders a lot of times. They don't. allow them. They can be so good and they're playing with other good players. They don't allow them or challenge them to do things outside of what they're already good at. So they have them stick to
Yeah,
what
because
they're
they
already
front
good at.
seven is always crazy.
Yeah, they're all and the same thing with Ohio State, and that's why I said like the Denzel Ward uh, comment was fair. That's a fair criticism. But Malachi Starks is that dude. Number two, I had Lathan Ransom as the second best safety. Listen here, dog.
Mm,
I pray to God that he is there for the Bengals in the later rounds. It's second, third. This young man can play football. He started as a corner. He transitioned over to safety. I think the last 2 seasons, he finally got big enough and strong enough and got the knowledge that he needed to be the free safety or safety in the defense. And man, I think he's going really overlooked because they have Caleb Downs, which people got him as a top 5 pick in next year's draft, which young man is unbelievable. But this dude Lathan Ransom right here, if you watch the playoffs, just watch just the playoffs. Even you could turn on all the rest of the tape and see how good he is. But if you watch just the playoffs, when he laid the wood on whoever it is that he felt like he needed to lay the wood on, them dudes was done for the rest of the game. They was, hey, I'm out, coach. Buddy from Notre Dame, the quarterback, he was like, yeah, man, I'm still feeling a couple of those hits. And it was like a month later. Like, my boy is laying the wood and he can cover. And he has that ability from playing DB early in his career to be able to do the safety play to play safety position like a corner almost, but he can lay the wood.
mm,
Um, and number three, I like Malachi Moore, man, from Alabama.
mm.
I love his skill set. I love his skill set. I don't think that the defense highlighted a lot of his skills that he could do a lot of the times. I feel like he's being overlooked. Again, looking at the PFF rankings, it's just in safeties. Obviously, they had Malachi, Mr. Starks, number one. Then they had Kevin Wilson for Penn State, number two. Instantly was a no for me. I watched him play. He's good, but he ain't the number two safety. It's Lathan Ransom. And number three, they had Malachi Moore. Where they had Malachi Moore all the way down at 14. Come on, dog. Ain't no way that this young man is the 14th best safety. I didn't agree with that at all. So
Man, you ain't showing no love for the kid from South Carolina.
I only had 3 safeties. Buddy from South Carolina just didn't make my list this time because I wanted to limit it to like 3 safeties
Oh,
this
that nigga
time.
6'3", 230, dog. Boy,
I
that boy
believe you.
ready. And he ran a 4.38. Oh, I'm gonna tell you this too. Now, you done said the Bengals need to draft the safety. You done said these niggas need to draft Emeka Ibuka. You done said these niggas need to draft Trey Hendrickson. Y'all can't
Oh.
draft every damn
Hey,
body
hey,
now.
just somebody from Ohio State
Come
out there.
on.
Just somebody. You cannot go wrong with just
Breyona, this
one of the
nigga
play.
trying to get
Just
over,
one. Just
man.
give me one. I'll be fine with just one. I don't care which one. Just give me one. Just give me one, and then we'll be all right. Because we need all
That
of them.
boy.
He said he needs somebody.
We need
Some
all of them.
Yeah.
always,
But we
man.
need
Which
somebody. But now
one?
I really
Which
do
one,
want,
dog?
if I'm being honest, I really do want Lathan Ransom because it solves 2 problems. It solves the deep ball problem and underneath because he can play the deep ball very well and he can play underneath very well. And when he coming and bring the wood.
You think he coming in day one ready to play AFC North ball like
Yes,
that?
yes,
No.
yes,
But hell
You
no.
ain't ready to play
Nah.
yes.
AFC North ball until you win it. The thick of it.
Nah, he ready.
I, I
He
don't
ready.
know.
He out
I
there
don't
laying
know.
the wood and a.
He ain't
He
Cam Hayward.
sent Manning to the sideline, never came back. He sent
Who?
Tennessee's running back to the sideline, never came back. He said,
You
listen, he
said
sent a player to
Manning.
the sideline.
What that
Goodbye.
mean? What that
That
mean?
means
Where
he laying the
NFL
wood.
young boy get
Archie.
on his ass. NFL young boy on his ass, nigga. What about that?
We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. But Brianna, you have safeties on your list, or you good?
No, I don't got no safeties.
All right, Blair, you have any safeties? He
Blair
good.
had
He
one
good.
person and one person alone.
Yeah, he
This
just
nigga
had
had
Will
Will
Johnson.
Johnson.
That's it.
Don't
That's
blame him.
all.
Don't blame him at all. I mean, obviously he's
Blair,
gonna stick with his
is your
Michigan
running
boys.
back gonna get drafted?
No.
Why we make the same face?
And
I
we
don't know,
No.
dog.
that one, I don't
I
know.
don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. I don't know about that one.
He
Dang.
might
I don't know
get
about that.
picked up. Somebody might give him a chance.
He got to be
I
like,
don't know
hey
about
man,
that.
I was on the cover of college football, nigga.
You got to be good in practice, man. You got to be good.
Hey, the funny thing is, the NFL don't give a damn about that, big dog.
Hey, oh, what's the name? Officially went to UCLA. Nico.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I do see a lot of people
Oh, you
hoping for
wasn't
his
on here last week,
downfall.
Brianna. We was talking about
I
the
don't think
kid
I like that.
who did the transfer from Tennessee, the quarterback. He was mad because they wouldn't up his NIL deal, 4 million.
Oh,
So he
I heard
decided
y'all.
he wanted to
I heard
transfer.
y'all.
Him and his father came
Yeah.
up with the plan to transfer right before the spring game, and he didn't go to
So
practice.
so
So
apparently his brother had committed
to
before
Arkansas,
to UCLA and didn't go.
decommitted,
Yes, and went to
decommitted,
Arkansas.
went to
And
Arkansas. Now,
now the brother is like he is also coming to UCLA. Come on, man. This shit is a
and they
fucking
play the same
circus,
position.
bro.
Listen,
Fucking
it
circus. A
is it a
circus,
circus?
man.
Is it a circus?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's ridiculous, and I'm glad that you brought this up. But I also do want to say it feels wrong for people that want to pray for him not to be successful because of this. Yes,
Oh, no,
it hurt
no,
the
no.
locker. Yes, it hurt the locker room. I've seen multiple people online and otherwise, even hosts. No, hey, no beef here, but I think it's a little bit horseshit that you want him not to be successful because he did this. Listen, people make mistakes. People can want you to do bad because you made a mistake or whatever
Look,
you've done in your life. You know what I mean? But dog, he a kid.
I
He
feel
made a
like
mistake. He learned
I
from it.
feel
Hey, you
like
already done lost $1
even
million from it.
it might not necessarily, I mean, in hindsight, we're gonna look at it as a mistake, but it's his gamble to win or lose. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So if he wanna gamble that shit, he got the
This is life.
opportunity to gamble that shit. It don't mean, hey, you made a stupid decision, but hell no, that don't mean I hope you go there and have a terrible season. Shit, I hope you down, ball out, and show these niggas why you wanted this fucking money. But either
Exactly.
you gonna do that or you not.
All right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I feel like now the whole because they already was like, oh, we not matching that Tennessee deal. So
Yeah.
they didn't do that. Now all of a sudden, your brother gonna decommit from where he could start and come here where we know he not starting. That shit is some weird ass shit to me. It just feel kind
Mhm.
of flaky. It feel flaky to me, dog. That's not genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Doing too
If
much.
he if if that kid would have stayed at Tennessee, his brother not transferring to Tennessee or transferring to UCLA, I don't think. Do you feel like the dad is trying to pull some stupid, crazy thing?
Well, I just hope that the kid is the one making the decision and not his father. I just hope that he's taking the gamble on himself to do this his way and not his father's way. Because listen, dog, you only do this one time. You only got one chance to do it the way you want to do it. And if you don't get the chance to do it the way you want to do it, you're gonna have a little bit of resentment either for the university you was at or for yourself. I mean, for your father. So
My thing is,
I hope he got the chance to make the decision and not his
if
father. Like he,
if he not if he not successful, Tennessee gonna be like, see, that shit gonna just kick a precedent off. Niggas gonna be like, hey man, fuck that. I don't care what you did. You ain't stay committed to the contract. You talking about you want more money.
That's facts. I just I'm not gonna say I don't hope he's not successful. I hope he is successful. I don't think he's gonna win a lot of games at UCLA because I don't think they're gonna be very good. I think the
What
the
division they
betting
in the
line
Big Ten?
they are, and they do have to play Ohio State in Ohio State too.
You boy about to win
With
5
the
games.
offensive line that he's going to, good luck. But I do hope he is successful. I just don't think he's going to win a lot of games. It's a baffling thing. Maybe he already realizes and knows that I'm not good enough to get to the NFL. But also at the same time, then you should have stayed where you was at, where you was making more money and you had less taxes.
Yeah.
Sad, sad thing. Maybe you just wanted to maybe you just wanted to make that up as an excuse to get closer to home. I don't know. We
He
don't know what's
from
going on.
Cali?
He's from Cali. And that's the
Okay.
thing. He was from Cali. He never really wanted to leave home. That was the thing. But when you got a school that's offering you $8 million guaranteed for 4 years,
That life
who gonna
changing
say no
money.
to that? You know what I'm saying? He was one of the top
Yeah, that's
quarterbacks in the
life
country
changing.
when he came out. Who's gonna say no to that? If you got a son and somebody's offering him $8 million just to move to Tennessee, hell yeah. He, son, we packing your bags. You going? Like, fuck. What they offering you here? $1 million? Bye. You get double and you pay less taxes. So maybe he felt like he's done made enough money and he wanted to go back home. So I don't know. I just hope everything work out for everybody. I hope Tennessee's decent. They had a season that they would like to have, but just not win a national championship because I want my boys to win it. But and I hope Tennessee does best by
Fuck
their new
Ohio
quarterback.
State.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
But
that's what y'all
guys,
need, the damn quarterback.
nah, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Hopefully, we're gonna be all right. Julian said in this
Not
morning, we're gonna
hopefully.
be all right.
You
We're gonna be
heard
all
him
right. Hey,
slide
because you
right in.
never know.
And you can
You
get ukulele
never
from
know.
Florida State.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
have
you.
him.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I have quarterbacks that's battling for a position. You never know. You never know.
He ain't
But
that Florida State no
guys,
more.
gals, y'all do know what's up next is Brianna's trivia.
Oh
America's
shit.
favorite game, guys. Y'all know how this works. We playing turn your TV off, Brianna.
We are.
Turn your TVs off. Turn your TV off. So we here on the screen will no longer be on the screen. I will be transferring over to my
Cellular
phone
device.
cellular device, and we will be turning off our screens on the screen when we know the answer. On the answer. Sometimes it don't work out that way,
It's
but that's
short
the
though.
funny part. So let me and we're doing this without the internet, guys. This is all off the top of the dome and from the clues that she gives us. All right.
Definitely.
All
Not
right,
cheating out here.
Brianna.
Except for
It is
Chris in the
your
beginning.
time. Take it away.
They tell Tevin to come back and get some more of that smoke 1 week, man.
You know
They
that
just
man
try to
gotta
run
do
off.
NBA. He ain't gonna do this NFL.
Oh, tell him be dirty, Mo. Be
He
dirty.
ain't gonna do this NFL with y'all now. All right. All of these players were top 15 draft picks from their class.
Damn. Okay.
Player number 1 went to North Carolina. He was drafted in 2017 to the Chicago Bears. He's a one-time Pro Bowler. He has 74 touchdowns and 48 interceptions, 12,715 passing yards. Who am I?
Drafted by the Chicago Bears.
Oh, man,
In 2017. Yes, Darius.
Who is Mitch Trubisky?
It is Mitchell Trubisky.
I couldn't think of
okay.
Nothing.
Ah,
You had to dig what? You had to
sorry.
dig deep for that one.
Nah, I just had some trauma, I had to get past that. Me and him got some history together. Wasn't that Pro Bowl shit, I can tell you that.
This player went to Nebraska. He was drafted in 2010 to the Detroit Lions. He is a Super Bowl champ, NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, a 3-time first team All-Pro, a 2-time second team All-Pro, and a 5-time Pro Bowler.
Why my video not working? Is it Darius Slay?
It is not.
Oh.
What year you said he was
He
drafted?
was drafted in 2010 to the Detroit Lions.
You went to Nebraska?
He went to Nebraska.
Hmm.
You said he a Super Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champ, NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. Yes, Christopher.
My God, why did it take this so long for me to think about this? It's Ndamukong Suh.
It is a Ndamukong Suh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Get her bag tonight, though.
I'm making y'all work tonight.
Yeah, he is.
This player went to the Ohio State University. He was drafted in 2018 to the Cleveland Browns. Yes, Darius.
For 2018, right?
Uh-huh.
Denzel Ward.
It is Denzel Ward.
Let's go. LeBron James.
He was waiting for you to get that joint, bro.
Yeah, I had to think of
Hey, I was like, I got to find somebody for Chris get this.
You know, I was getting it.
Yes, I know you was
waiting.
coming, dog. I was like, let me try to get in right now.
This player went to Tennessee. He was drafted in 2008 to the New England Patriots. He is a Super Bowl champ. Defensive Rookie of the Year. First team All-Pro. 2-time Pro Bowler. An NFL solo tackles a leader.
Where?
He went to Tennessee.
What year was he drafted again?
2008.
2008.
2008. Tennessee.
He is a linebacker.
I know that.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was close. I think y'all was at the same time.
Go, Chris.
Gerard Mayo.
It is Gerard Mayo.
I didn't think he was gonna get that shit.
I
I knew that was.
He ain't letting your ass
I
go
knew
first
it was
no more.
He was like,
Not letting you
Bye.
go first ever again.
he thought I was gonna be like,
This nigga was going.
All
Buddy,
right.
man.
This player went to Georgia. He was
mm.
drafted in 2015 to the St. Louis Rams. He was an NFL Offensive Player of the Year, NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Yes, Darius.
Todd Gurley.
It is Todd Gurley.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be no good for most of this. Yeah, nah.
Come on, Blair. It ain't over.
Man.
This player went to LSU. He was drafted in 2007 to the Oakland Raiders.
Oh.
He had 18 touchdowns, 23 interceptions. He had 4,083 passing yards. Yes, Darius.
What year?
2007.
Jamarcus Russell.
It is Jamarcus Russell.
I didn't think it was Jamarcus Russell because I didn't think he was 4,000 yards passing.
Hey, I knew once the touchdown, the interceptions was bad as fuck. That had to be this one.
That was all you needed to hear.
Okay. It was all I needed. Hey, it had to be this nigga. This nigga was terrible. Gotta remember, this is a nigga who said, yeah, I watched the tape, coach, and they was like, nigga, we sent him with blank tapes.
Exactly. That's tough.
I'm trying to figure out how he threw 18 touchdowns.
I'm telling you, I was surprised that he did something.
Okay. God damn.
He did a little something.
All you had to do was try, nigga.
This player went to Stanford. He was drafted in 2017 to the Carolina Panthers. Yes, Christopher. Oh, okay. This player went to Stanford. He was drafted in 2017 to the Carolina Panthers. He has won NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Yes, Christopher.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yes, it is Christian McCaffrey. This player went to Clemson. He was drafted in 2017 to the Houston Texans. Yes, Christopher.
Mr. Deshaun Watson.
It is Deshaun Watson. This player went to NC State. He was drafted in 2004 to the San Diego Chargers. He was NFL Comeback Player of the Year, an 8-time Pro Bowler. He has been the NFL passing yards leader, NFL passing touchdowns. Yes, Darius.
Phillip Rivers.
It is Phillip Rivers.
Mm.
Let's see if I can stump you. Maybe, okay.
We do kids.
This player went to Arkansas. He was drafted in 2008 to the Oakland Raiders. He has 5,421 rushing yards, 28 rushing touchdowns. Yes, there he is.
Damn. What is this nigga name? Damn. Come on. Oh my God.
Yes,
God,
Christopher.
Darren McFadden.
It is Darren McFadden.
Thank you.
Oh, like right there, Chris. Right there. Yell that out quick.
Come on,
You said
Jay.
you was not getting that.
I knew that
not
shit.
letting you get that one.
Bro, the highlights was running through my head. I'm like, come on, dog. What is this nigga name? Come on, number 5. God damn.
He wasn't letting you in that one. Hey.
Sorry, Chris.
Oh,
This player went to NC State. He was drafted in 2006 to the Houston Texans. He's a 2-time first-team All-Pro, a 2-time second-team All-Pro. Yes, Christopher.
Williams.
It is Mario Williams.
Big Mario.
Number 1 overall.
This player went to Oklahoma. He was drafted in 2010 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's a first-team All-Pro, a 2-time second-team All-Pro, and a 6-time Pro Bowler. Yes, Darius.
Oklahoma. What year?
2010.
You don't know.
You waiting on your downfall, D?
No, no, he don't know.
Yes,
Vita Vea.
Christopher. Who you said, D?
Vita Vea.
Yes.
It's Gerald McCoy.
It is Gerald McCoy.
I was in the right range.
You were there. You was there.
I knew you just threw something out there like, did it stick?
I was trying to think.
All right. This player went to Boston College. He was drafted in 2008 to the Atlanta Falcons. He has won an NFL MVP. Yes, Christopher.
Ryan.
It is Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Digging in the crates for these answers. I like it.
This player went to Alabama. He was drafted in 2009 to the Cincinnati Bengals. He played 121 games, started 98 games. That is all we have for this one. Christopher.
I'm trying to think of his name. I could see him when he's drafted.
What you said? 2009?
To the Cincinnati Bengals.
I just can't think of his name. They're not going to get it, but I can see his face. Go ahead, Darius.
Go ahead, D.
I'm just throwing names out there, nigga. Shit. Pac-Man Jones.
No.
West Virginia.
No.
2009.
2009.
Alabama.
Straight out of Alabama. I wish I could give you more stats. He has
Damn. Damn,
He's
it's
an
not
offensive
him.
tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you was about to say offensive player. I was about to go with somebody.
No,
see
he
what else I
didn't.
could give you. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Blair, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, yes, Christopher.
I want to say this first name right. Andre Smith.
It is Andre Smith.
Yeah,
Defeated the Stone Vanguard. Yay.
That nigga Chris cheated.
I knew he was going to say that.
Bruh, it's my team. I got to think, goddammit.
That's a bullshit.
This player went to Alabama. He was drafted in 2020 to the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, I know that
Pro
dude.
Bowler.
Tua.
It is Tua Tagovailoa.
Nah, Blair, I thought you was out.
I know that dude. Yeah, it seemed like y'all wanted me to say something, so I had to say something.
You knew that one. All right. This player went to Texas A&M. He was drafted in 2017 to the Cleveland Browns. Yes.
I just figured it was Johnny Manziel.
No, sir.
No.
Yes, Darius.
Oh, that's Baker.
No.
No,
Yes, Darius.
it's not Baker. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's
It's
about to be
not
upset.
Johnny from Texas A&M in 2017.
It's not him. It's not
Bruh.
him.
Hold on. See y'all. See y'all. Blender threw me all the way out. You said Texas A&M. Bro.
Yes,
Texas
2017 for the
A&M.
Cleveland
The
Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Oh, fucking what is this nigga name? Mond? That's his last name, right?
What's his last name?
Mond?
Uh-uh.
That's not him.
Chris, like, oh no, I got it. I swear I got it. Because you're looking at it.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
Bruh, you
Christopher.
see his glasses? It was Miles Garrett.
That joint right now.
Mom,
I said that. I just said that. Yes, and then after that, I said
He
Miles
did. He said
Garrett.
Miles Garrett. Chris, they say he cheated.
And Majoko, that tight end dude, he didn't get drafted in 2017. I don't know.
Dude, Njoku, he definitely
Like
went
that.
to Miami, nigga. He went to Miami, so you was wrong.
It's terrible. All right.
Oh shit, my bad.
What did you do? All right, our next player.
It's the Remy dog. It's almost my birthday.
Our next player went to Oklahoma. He was drafted in 2010 to the Washington Redskins. He's a three-time yes player.
Oh, never mind.
Oklahoma 2010.
Oklahoma, 2010 to the Washington Redskins. He's a three-time first-team All-Pro, a second-team All-Pro, and 11-time Pro Bowler. Yes, where?
Thought I had it. I lost it twice. It's gone.
Oh,
11-time Pro Bowler.
11-time Pro Bowler.
And it ain't Kirk Cousins.
Christopher.
Trey
Who?
Williams. Trey Williams. Trey Williams.
Hey, a whole name, fool. Don't nobody know who you talking about.
Trey Williams.
He just
said Trey Williams.
Can't hear you now.
That man's name is not Trey.
It's not Trey?
It's not Trey.
Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is.
Williams.
I know who it is.
Yes, Darius.
It's Trent Williams.
Trent Williams. Come on, man.
Thanks, Chris.
Chris, that ain't it.
Hey, Chris. Stop bullshit, bro.
Chris.
I knew.
You done gave him the whole ear.
Sounds
Hey.
good. Trey. Jesus.
Trey. Hey, you gotta sound it out, man. You gotta Trey.
He done stole one from me.
They was waiting too.
Hey, in the cut.
I was coming. I was trying to get in there.
This player went to the Ohio State University.
Oh, Lord.
He was drafted in 2020 to the Washington football team.
Darius.
It was Christopher. Yes, Chris.
What?
I was watching the playback, and Chris did talk
Okay.
on
All right. You got the playback. I can't argue with that.
Who?
Scary Terry.
No, sir. Yes, Darius. Was that your answer as well?
No. Dang. I know who it is. I know who it is. Ah, the name. What is this nigga name?
What's his initials?
I know it.
I ain't saying it out loud. Fuck.
Ohio State
Dang.
2020.
I know
It's
who it
only Chris.
is.
Darius don't know.
Chris know his name for sure. Go ahead, Chris.
Yes, Chris.
It is R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins.
No.
No, 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 no. It is not him. Oh, what is this nigga name? Oh my God. Come on, please come back to me. Please come back to me.
He went to Washington.
He did.
No,
He's
I know who it
from
is.
the
I
Ohio
know.
State University. He was drafted in 2020 to the Washington football team.
Come on.
He
Come
finished.
to me right now, please. I know what position he play and everything.
What's his first name?
Huh?
What's the first
What you
part
said,
of his
Blair?
name?
Hey, something his mama gave him. Hold on.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
Oh, but it's
So-
this. Come on, it's right here.
So, would you guys like to get off of my screen and come back?
Because he's been there the whole time.
Oh my God.
Yes, Christopher.
It's Chase Young.
Yes.
Damn,
It
that's
is
it.
Chase Young.
Damn, I do that shit. Fuck.
Yes, it is Chase Young.
Because you said 2020, 2018.
I knew that shit, man. I saw the whole profile in my head, the dreads and everything. I just couldn't bring this nigga name up.
This player went to USC. He was drafted in 2009 to the New York Jets. Yes, player.
You said USC 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking of Sanchez. That's not him. All right, I'll come back. Mark Sanchez.
It is Mark Sanchez.
Oh.
Chris, what the fuck?
I'm like, is that Mark? That's not Mark Sanchez, is it? Like, that seems like
This nigga Chris gonna make the
When
googly
you
eyes,
said
man.
Sanchez, and them niggas was like,
Hey, I moved out of the screen because I'm like, yes, he don't know that he got the right answer. This nigga Chris sitting there like, oh, he done gave
Chris
him the
sold
big
you out.
eyes, like he done seen the pussy turn into sunshine, nigga. God damn.
Chris sold y'all out.
Damn, just sold us real quick.
I'm clipping that up. I'm clipping that up.
Oh.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad.
yeah,
I see
Chris
Chris'
lit
face.
up.
I was like,
Chris
no,
did, and he
nigga,
gave it
no.
away. Darius
No.
was like, oh shit, I'm about to get it right.
But he wouldn't-
Okay, I just knew it. I just knew it. Hey, Chris looked like he couldn't believe that you
That he
didn't
was
know
about
that
to
wasn't
say.
the answer. He's like, nigga, what?
He would have turned the screen off, Chris.
The timing,
Oh.
I'm like, that seems like Mark Sanchez. I'm like, but that seemed kind of too late.
No, that's right when they went back to back AFC Championship.
I got you.
And then he had the butt fumble.
There we go.
The butt fumble.
It happened quick.
This player went to Alabama. He's a 3-time first team All-Pro, a 5-time Pro Bowler. He's an NFL interceptions leader. He is a safety. Yes, Christopher.
What year you get drafted again?
You didn't say.
I didn't tell y'all. I'm
Okay.
sorry, he got drafted in 2018 to the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, you
Miami.
definitely didn't give us that.
So
Chris, you got to go off the screen because he don't know it.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
it is Minka
Mm-hmm.
Fitzpatrick.
I'd have said the wrong name anyway, so you.
At first, I was thinking Landon Collins, and then I was like, wait a minute, what year? She didn't say the year.
Landon Collins got drafted to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
The draft is today.
It's
No, 24.
Thursday, right?
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
All right, y'all got 4 more players. Chris, you are 1 ahead of Darius.
Third.
Yeah.
This player went to Oregon. He was drafted in 2015 to the Tennessee Titans. Yes, Blair.
Marcus Mariota.
Yes, it's yes. Blair said he don't care what y'all talking about. He gonna get his in.
Just enough to screw up numbers. That's all.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't shit.
To ruin somebody's chances.
Fucking Mark Sanchez.
This player went to Alabama. He was drafted in 2020 to the Denver Broncos. He is a Pro Bowler. Yes, Blair.
20.
Yes, Darius.
Patrick Surtain.
No, sir. He went to Alabama. He was drafted in 2020 to the Denver Broncos. He's a one-time Pro Bowler. He has 301 receptions, 4,282 receiving yards.
That's Blair again.
Cortland Sutton.
No, sir.
The other one, what's his name?
Yes, Darius.
Jerry Judy.
It is Jerry.
Come on, man. I said the other one. You ain't even give me a chance to come up with it.
Hey, if his name were under one, you would have had that.
I had a little more time. I said the first one so fast. I know I could have threw it. Yeah, man.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all better have y'all finger on the trigger.
Soon as
Let's
I
go.
said the other one. I
Y'all
know
better have
everybody
y'all
like
finger
my
on
Jared
the
Judy.
trigger
Like,
with
I
this
said the
next
wrong
one.
name.
Finger on the trigger.
Ready.
This next player went to LSU. He was drafted in 2020. Yes, Christopher. It is Joe Burrow. I try to tell you, D. I knew you was going LeBron James. I knew it.
Well, nothing I could do.
This player went to Texas Tech. He was drafted in 2010. Yes, Christopher.
Patrick Mahomes.
It is Patrick Mahomes. And with that, the winner is Christopher.
Good job.
Great game.
All right.
Did you like my attempt at Breyonna's trivia last week?
I saw y'all out here.
I tried. You see
Y'all
how
did
upset
good.
you see how upset Darius got when he didn't know the answer? He was pissed. He was not happy.
I was mad as fuck.
He said, "What?" I said, "Hey, dog, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be pissed because you say this all the time."
Yep.
The nigga was mad.
Say this all the time too. Fuck that bullshit. Good questions.
Great game.
That was a great one. That was a great one, Brianna. We appreciate you for doing this. But we appreciate all the fans too. Thank y'all for
Yes,
watching.
thank y'all.
Please
For
continue to
sure.
like, share, and subscribe. Please, guys, take care of yourselves. Try to eat as clean as possible because we know a lot of this food out here ain't good for you, but it is good to you. So, just saying, it's a struggle out here. But again, happy birthday to my man Darius, man. We're gonna pull
Woohoo!
up one at 12
Whoop,
o'clock.
whoop,
Uh,
Boop boop.
I'm about to
whoop,
get back, probably
whoop,
get back on the
whoop.
game. Who knows? But thank y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, pray for each other, and please, please go see the movie Sinners. It's good. It's real good.
All right.
Till next time.
Oh, you do that. Take care of your damn kids.
Yes, that too. And don't forget to wash your ass. Deuce.
Bye.
Dude.
It's the simple shit in life, y'all.
All right. Hey, I beat
Oh.